Dude, somebody broke into my sister's car at our house one time and just like rearranged all the stuff in it. Didn't take shit. She had a bunch of magazines in the trunk.
That's
just
creepy.
like stacked them up.
That's creepy.
She put all the change, like organized the change.
That's some serial killer shit.
Dude, and this is crazy. It was like near Valentine's Day, and there's like Valentine's, like the little things you can stick on the window in a car. They were all on the inside of her car.
That's really scary.
Dude, I was like, can we move?
These guys, this guy.
Hey, upcoming stand-up comedy shows. This Thursday, Albany, New York. I'll see you at the Funny Bone.
New York.
Concrete Jump. And I'll be in NYC today and Wednesday before Albany. So I'll kiss you then. Then we got Tampa, April 27th. Get your ticks. And then we've got Boston on May 4th. Can't wait.
And then I come
See you
in
guys
May. 3 weeks later, May 25th, Thursday night at the Vogue in Broad Ripple, just outside Indy. Just announced Willie Griswold from the legendary Bob and Tom Show going to be there. We're going to have some comedy. We're going to have some music. We're going to have some booze. We're going to have some big guests. It's going to be a lot of fun. So all the tickets are in the description and in me and Ben's bios. Bye-bye.
Let's start the show.
You got a haircut.
Just happened just now. So, you know, after you get a haircut, you still have like hair in your ears and shit. Do I have hair all over my face?
Still got a little bit of that like kind of burn on the side of your head a little bit?
Yeah, you see it?
No.
There's not like a little like fuck up?
No,
because he was
I meant
cutting
like,
my hair and I made a face and I heard it and I was like, oh, that's going to hurt later. Like, it's
no, I just meant like, you know, when you get that fresh cut and they put like cream or whatever on there, it's like it kind of still, it's a little bit of a burn.
I like that burn.
Not bad.
I know. I'm like, ooh, that's doing something to my neck. I don't know what it is because I'll never see the back of my head. How about us just not seeing the back of our whole entire bodies our whole life?
I know.
You ever see the back of yourself in the mirror and you're like, Jesus Christ, I'm a piece of shit.
Why is my ass saggy like that?
I'm like, that's how I look, dude. That's how my back is.
Why does the back of my pants, they just like sag into nothingness like they're an empty bag of bread?
Ew. Your ankles and shit. I'm like, I need to like work out.
Yeah, I need to do some more squats.
I need to do a lot of things, dude, because I look like shit from the back. If I saw myself from the back, I'd smack the hell out of the back of my head.
If you look like shit, then I may as well just kill myself. So.
Old garbage bag pants walking around down the street. Slouchy shoulders. Head down, looking at your phone, double chin. That's me all day, dude.
Oh, dude, horrible.
Everybody's the same.
Hey, you're never hotter though, and you're never hotter until right after your haircut.
Yeah, your video
been.
You put out today, I was like, he looks good.
Oh, no,
you look hot, dude.
Oh, thanks. I didn't get a haircut though.
I know, but you
thanks.
did like recently, right?
No, just way off.
How about that shit when somebody's like, did you get a haircut? And you're like, absolutely not.
No.
Where the fuck have you been?
Never hotter besides after a haircut. Voice never sexier besides waking up hungover.
Ooh, after the Indy 500.
If I could do every show after just getting a fresh haircut and after being just completely blitzed the night before, I think I'd probably have like 10 million followers.
Yeah. Before every podcast, we just scream in our pillows for like 2.5 hours to make our voice sound like, yes.
Just drink nothing but Red Bull vodkas and scream into pillows and then go to the barbershop real quick and then come in.
Did you guys prep for the podcast? Yeah, just got drunk as hell and screamed in my pillow and got a fade. Ready, Freddy. TG28.
What, bro, I've been getting into Twizzlers. You Twizzler guy?
Shut the hell up.
Yeah.
Just like the OG pack?
Just the OG pack.
No fun and games?
Well, yeah, it's like strawberry.
You pee and pee? You pull and peel?
What do you think I'm doing? Taking a bunch of them and eating them?
No. Like you either get the Twizzler that you can like smack somebody on the arm with. That's like, ow, bro, but give me one. Or you can get the Twizzler that's pull
where
and
they
peel.
single and come apart?
Oh yeah, you peel it apart. And they end up looking like angel hair, like spaghetti.
I don't like those.
Really?
Yeah, I don't like
oh
those.
My
I just
God.
like the classic wrap. Because then if you're doing that, it's not a Twizzler. It's just string.
The pull and peels. I think that's the OG
I
Twizzler.
don't think so. No, I think it's just the regular. But yeah, I've been getting real. I gave my wife a lot of shit because she was real into Twizzler. I was like, I just never could get into it. Growing up, I was always like, it's just licorice. Like that shit sucks. You're like eating plastic. It's not good.
Mm-hmm.
And she was really into them, especially when she was pregnant with Frank.
Oh,
And,
that's
yeah.
like when she got.
I mean,
like
she always
really
liked
into
him,
him,
but like we would start kind of having like a bag around. I was always like fucking Twizzler. Like I think they made it to the hospital with us. You know, and like
it's a
the
wild
diaper bag
card
or something.
candy.
And then like one day I was just like, you know, when you're just kind of like bored and you're like, I just want to fucking gnaw on something.
Oh, it's a good chew toy, bro.
Yeah, Rye was having Twizzlers. I was like, you know what? Fuck it. Just give me some. So I had a couple and I was like, I mean, these are fine. And then I just found myself keep eating them. And now I'm Twizzler Tommy.
Twizzler Tony.
Yeah.
Two Twizzler Tommy.
Man, when you just gnaw on those things and
It's
they got a
so
little
good, dude.
slight bit of strawberry flavor, like
All I
little
need.
tiny bit of
It's all I
strawberry
need.
flavor.
Just in your back teeth. Just
You're like, man, this is like I'm gnawing on wax here, I guess, but I love it.
it's like chewing on a keychain.
Yeah,
You know, your mom has that keychain, and you're just gnawing on it when you're like 10.
man, I'm giving myself a jaw workout.
It's good, man.
I'm freaking taking headshots after this because I'm gonna have a jaw of steel after eating these Twizzlers.
Twizzlers is a weird candy to like just hop on.
That would be a weird, like, even as much as I like Twizzlers, I don't think I'd want to get them in like a Halloween basket.
Oh, I kind of like that because they're so wild card. I'm like, I can get down with this, and it's always the P&P. It's never the OG. I'm like, if we're pulling and peeling, I can do that. They're real fat.
No,
It's a challenge,
Yeah, it does kind of like, yeah.
I love it. I love a good candy.
When you start at the
challenge.
top, you really kind of your wrists and your forearms they're working a little bit.
Yeah.
Then when you get down to the middle, it's like, okay, now it's just unraveling. But you gotta
Twizzlers
rip it apart a little bit.
Twizzlers is a whole workout. Your jaw, your fucking wrist. I got carpal tunnel. What happened to Twizzlers?
It says low.
Just took them down in the break room.
It says low fat snack, so I'll go with it.
Yeah.
Anything on a boxer bag, believe it.
Low fat. Oh, come. Yeah, I got you.
Heart healthy. Let's go.
The veggie straws. It's like organic, natural. I'm like, oh, I'm eating veggies. They're just Fritos, dude.
Worst fucking thing ever.
Veggie straws.
I'm just saying, like, it says
Worst
organic,
thing
heart
for you.
healthy.
That's how you know it's the worst thing for you. Like organic cheese and stuff like that, or like low fat cheese is like actually it's poison.
You got that's what you got to appreciate when food, they just are what they are, and and they're not trying to pull one over on you. When you got just like when you have like a nerd's rope, they're not saying anything about like low fat snack. They're just like, these are fucking awesome, and they'll probably kill you.
Yeah, hopefully.
But then you're like, yep, give it to me.
Nerd's rope. I can't even. It gives me a headache thinking about it. But Twizzlers,
You can't do it with nerds ropes?
I can't.
Why?
I just have a couple bites, and I'm like, this is too much for me. I don't deserve this.
What about the nerds clusters?
Those are way too much. One time I ate I was on this little candy kick.
Oh yeah.
And me and Chiller, roommate, went to the gas station because we were just like, we both want candy. Let's make it a date. Let's go on a candy date.
Uh-huh.
Low key, I didn't say it, obviously.
Candy date with the guys.
That would have killed the vibe.
Candy date with the guys fun.
But when oh my God, it's the best. Yeah. Candy date with the boys to the gas station, best time of your life. Best hour.
You would 1,000,000% rather go on a candy date to the gas station with your friend than the nicest steakhouse dinner with a girl.
I mean, who wouldn't?
I'm not saying,
right?
I'm saying you as in the general, it's like a capital U.
Oh,
everybody,
yeah.
not you.
Yeah.
That's
what a piece of shit liar if you'd rather go to the steakhouse. You need to look at yourself in the mirror.
No, I'd rather go with you, babe.
Kill yourself, dude. Dude, no.
I want to have steak and wine with you, babe.
I want to go on a nice dinner with you, babe, please. I want it to be our night, dude. What a scammer that guy is. No guy wants to do that. If they're a real human, if they're programmed by a computer or something, then yeah, they're going to the steakhouse. But every guy is just like, yeah, I'd get candy at the gas station with you, dog. It's the most romantic thing two guys can do. Mm-hmm. When they're looking at all the candy, you like get close to your dude, your boy, and you're like, which one should I get, dude?
Reading the back of the seeing the flavors in the variety pack on there.
Yeah.
Oh, they got green apple.
Should I go berry? You can like smell his breath a little bit. You're like, this is the closest we've ever been.
Should I go Mary Berry? It always has a name, Mary Berry, favre. Tropical extreme version.
And then you go to pay for them, and you're like, I got it. So it really is a date, bro.
Hey, because like he drove or something, you know. It's like
I'll get it next time, dog.
Yeah.
Then you dap up, and it's like we're in love, pretty much.
Awesome.
It's it's the most romantic thing I've ever been a part of.
Hey, you're on a road trip to like Florida or something, somewhere where there's a beach or warm weather. That's when you're like, should I get the tropical Sour Patch Kids?
Yeah,
it only makes sense.
Let me lean into the geography of where we are right now.
If we were going up to Michigan, you want to get tropical.
Yeah, you'd get like some sweet heat.
Yeah.
You get some hot.
Exactly.
Maybe some Mike and Ike's.
Ooh,
you ever have those?
Those are wild.
My mom was on those, bro. She would not stop either. I'd be like, they're not that good.
I was
Next
gonna say,
day, there'd be another one in the car.
I was like, Mike and Ike's could be better. That was like in my head. That was Mike and Ike's phrasing. Mike and Ike's could be better.
They're kind of getting wild though.
Like
they do
Snickers,
have a tropical.
Have it your way, or Burger King, have it your way. Snickers, you're not you when you're hungry or satisfied or whatever the fuck. Mike and Ike could be better.
Could be better, but we're good. Mike and Ike's is you gotta like
not bad, but not bad, but haven't perfected it. Like Zowers was the perfect.
Big time sleeper.
That was the perfect version of that candy.
Are they owned
like
by
the
the
little
same
pills, like the little kind of crunchy but soft pills?
pills?
You put them in your mouth. You're like, I probably should swallow this whole, but then you can chew
with
them.
some water. Yeah. Dude,
Here we go. Mick and Ike's. Let's get some Mick and Ike's.
Here we go. He's just getting the job done. See, they're branching out. Mike and Ike are branching out.
That's what I'm talking about. See, that's it. Mike and Ike, that's when they perfected it. They had regular Mike and Ike's, and you're just like, fine. Can chew on them. They maybe got a couple flavors that are really good. And then they said, no, you know what? We're going to absolutely perfect this. And then they created Zowers. And now they discontinued Zowers. Zowers don't exist anymore. They just switched them to the Mega Mike and Ike Sours.
Zowers has just got bought out, or like they're just not.
I think they just changed their branding. They just got rid of, they just.
What a name, Mike and Ike.
Right. Those two guys, were they just us one day? And they're like, you know what? We should. And then he's like, yes.
This works. One guy, no, they definitely, no way.
They did. You actually do have a little bit of hair right there on your face.
Oh, for sure. I'm going to have hair on my face for 2.5 more weeks after you get a haircut, bro. You ever put a Q-tip in your ear after you get a haircut and it's just covered in hair? And you're like, all right. So that no one's told me about that.
Feels so good, though.
What, the Q-tip?
You clean your ear out?
It's ridiculous. How does it work? Like what's this? I want to know the science behind that.
I love all the people who went to be like speech pathologists and who are like ear doctors. Are like, no, don't, it really just needs to be like a light wrap around the ear. Don't need to stick it. I'm like, are you kidding me?
I'm literally fucking my ear with this Q-tip, dude. Dude, all sides, I hit a different crevice the other day and I was like, oh, that's the spot.
You come like a dog and your leg starts jiggling.
Oh my God. Slobbering. You ever start dude, I swear to God, I go 2 at once. I'm like this.
I used to do that.
Double the pleasure, double the fun. Q-tip boy, and I'm gonna cut. No,
my parents my mom used to get so mad at me when I do that because I was just knocking them out at the same time.
Knocking them out,
doing both at the same time, little dance, everything.
You knew what was really going on.
Yeah. And then she was just like, that's why there's 2 sides. And I was like,
she got mad.
Yeah, because I was doing a 2-for-1 every single time.
Yeah, you're getting too much pleasure.
Mom
had to turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, but it's like with when you're sharpening your pencil in grade school, just jamming it into that old ass fucking
yeah, that one.
That's cleaning your ear.
I can never get that right.
Sharpener, pencil is the cleaner.
I can never get that right.
Those are all like jeez. Those had to have gone away by now, right?
Probably not at Catholic schools.
Yeah, that's true.
There's still a weird ass pencil sharpener in the back of every Catholic school classroom. What a process.
Just disrupting the entire lesson.
Just to write something down?
Yeah, dude, you're right.
Holy shit,
you gotta
man.
get it lined up.
I never.
They're just right.
Never.
If you gotta start getting a little bit of a flow with it going though, you're like, oh damn.
I can do this. It always depended on the pencil too. You knew which one was gonna sharpen.
It's like when you're in your driver's seat or like the front seat of a car and you're going to put on the seatbelt and you you pull and then it just doesn't go anywhere.
I hate that.
Oh.
You never been more mad. God damn it. Come on. What's going on? And then it's like, then you can do it. Right. I always thought that just happened to me.
Sometimes you have to like get out of the car to reset. I know. You have to get out of the car to reset, then get back in and be like, okay.
See if it'll work now. I think it's because your foot's on the brake. I always kind of thought that.
Dude, I forgot to tell you a story from when I was in St. Pete.
Let's hear it.
Yeah, it just made me think of it with the resetting, getting in and out of the car. So it's like 8 a.m. Saturday morning, going to pick up my credential for the IndyCar race.
Mm-hmm.
And the credential pickup was a spot. It's a street race, so it's like in the heart of downtown Indy. Or not downtown Indy. It's the heart of downtown St. Pete. Not the heart of downtown St. Pete. It's all in there, though. And
so like they're racing cars on actual streets?
Yes.
Like right here?
Yes.
All right. Damn, it seems dangerous. They gotta put up a lot of fences, don't they?
Yeah, I mean, you shut the whole area down and make it into a track.
Are people like close to the fence? Like,
yeah, I mean, you're not like sticking your fingers through there. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
but you can walk right by her. So, so I'm going to pick up my credential, and it's like 8 a.m. Just rolled out of bed. I drive down there, park it across the street from where I'm supposed to go to pick up my credential. I have a rental car. It's like a black SUV, right?
Jeez.
So I go in, get my credential, I'm walking out, go across the street, do a little bitch run or whatever. I'm kind of like looking at my phone. Open up the door.
Wait, what are you wearing? I gotta put this all together.
Just like black gym shorts and I think like a long sleeve Steelers shirt. And probably like this
probably a Cubs hat.
And so something like that. And so I'm texting and I like just open up the door, sit down, put my phone on my lap because you got to have it right there for every stoplight and stop sign, right? And so I'm sitting there and all the cars, right? They're the push to start. And so I'm like trying, I'm like, oh, this is weird. I have the keys, so that's not the issue. And I'm like pressing again, trying to start up the car. I look at the dashboard and it says like wrong key console. And I'm like, well, I'm not putting the key into anything. What does it mean? And then I start to look around my surroundings a little bit more. And I realized I'd gotten into the wrong car.
It was just unlocked?
It was unlocked, dude.
It was someone else's car?
Someone else's car.
Wait. So you were in like a lot of cars, like the rental cars or anything? You were just like, where were you parked?
No, so I parked across the street. Like
from the
it was a street
thing?
parking. So the credential place is right here. They have the angled parking. So you park on this side right there. That was all full. So I just pulled into a spot on the other side of the street and then we walked over to the credential pickup.
Bro, that is...
I come in, I'm looking. There's like a White Claw can in the thing. Everything's kind of dirty as compared to like a rental car. I'm like, what the? Oh my God. I like look behind me because I'm like, is there somebody just fucking sitting in the back seat?
A kid in the back!
There's not.
What would you have done? Hey, what's up, bro? I didn't mean to.
I honestly just been like, I'm sorry. I mean, like, I'm not going to do anything. I'm not going to take you.
Bro, if there would have been a dog in there.
Yeah, just fucking losing its mind. Like a classic movie scene, like they wait, and
yeah. Then when you turn around.
Right. I'm like, there's a dog right behind me, isn't there? And I turn. And it's like,
no, you just look in the rear view mirror and you see its eyes.
And then it cuts out from the car and the car's just rocking back and forth.
Next scene, all your clothes are all
I walk back into Rye.
Shredded up.
I walk back into where Rye is and everything's shredded. I'm all dirty and shit. I'm all cut up. My clothes are all ripped up. Rye's like, what happened? You do not want to know. Cut to the next scene. But yeah, just got in the wrong car. I'm like, they just unlocked. I mean, what?
I've never made it into the wrong car, but I've been fucking close, dude. Like in a grocery store, parking lot. Yeah. You go up to a car that's the exact same make and model as yours, and you pull on the handle.
Yep.
What are the chances?
Yeah.
I'm like, this is just my car.
I've been an idiot. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like getting mad at myself, and then I look up and I realize not even the same make and model. It's just like a black, similarly shaped car.
Not even your car.
Looking down, I was texting or something.
God, we're idiots. I always think they saw me though. I always think they just parked their car there and they're like from a distance with binoculars. They're like, oh my God, they saw me.
You're on like To Catch a Predator or some shit. You'll see as the perpetrator doesn't realize it's not his vehicle.
In the wrong car. Think if it would have just worked and you just drove that bitch all the way home. Oh, I stole your car. Hey, happens all the time.
Hey, you left it unlocked.
People leaving their shit unlocked. What are you doing? It's the only thing that's on my mind right now. I don't know. I hope I locked my apartment.
You ever locked your car so many times that you come back and the windows are down? You're like, what the fuck? Who got in my car?
Wait.
And it's just like a weird feature that if you like hit the lock button too many times, the fucking windows roll down.
If you hit the lock button 17 times on your way into the grocery store, the windows will slide down.
Dude, that's happened to my dumbass multiple times. Like
that happens?
My old day job, there was multiple times where I would come out, at the end of the day or whatever, to my car in the parking garage, and all my windows would just be down. And I'd be like, I start looking around. I'd be like, who is doing this
every day?
Like who's getting in? What the fuck is happening?
The funniest prank ever.
And then like one time I was just fucking around with Rye and it was like doot, 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 doot. And then it started to go down. I was like, that's it.
Dude, one time I parked in an alley. I parked in this alley right here. Mm-hmm. Went to start my car, hit the start twice on the keys. Accidentally opened the trunk for like 17 hours.
Just left the trunk open?
Yeah.
Yeah. That happened.
Went up to my car, I was just like, oh, all right.
Yeah. That happened on Christmas Eve. My father-in-law parked on the street in front of our house, and he was like, he had to get shit out of the back, of course, because, it's Christmas Eve. And I went, like 2 hours later, I went to go pick up some more wine because it's Christmas Eve. And I came back and was parking on the street, and I noticed that the trunk was just open.
Oh.
And I was like, and so I went in and I was like, did you? He's like, I left the trunk open, didn't I? I was like, yeah.
There's always totally a random trunk open. I always just see it. Every parking garage I'm in, trunk open. Mm-hmm. I'm like, did they do that on purpose?
You just open it up, you all your shit, and you just walk away.
I've done shit like that, dude.
Yeah. It's easy to do. So my mom and Rye are always like, where's your brain? Where's your head? I'm like, I don't know.
Not in, trunks, whatever. What do you keep it in the trunk anyway? An ice scraper for your windshield?
Pretty much.
One time somebody broke into my car, mm-hmm. and they didn't take one thing, and all of my merch was in there. I was like, dude, you couldn't even like cop a hoodie? Like, my merch is that ass that you didn't steal a hat? Like, dude, you've never felt pain until somebody looks at your merch and they're like, actually, I don't even want any of this shit.
I wish that you had like a Ring camera inside your car.
The guy's like, who designed this shit?
Dude just starts laughing. He like FaceTimes his friends.
This is
Look at this shit. Look at this shit. I'm not taking this shit.
Just a broken window. I was like, wow.
Someone was pissed. Maybe somebody was just pissed. Like maybe there's a fight by your car. Maybe there's like a rough street fight by your car and somebody like used your, somebody slammed this dude's head through your window and then they just like, the fight went elsewhere. It's kind of weird to break a window and have nothing gone.
Dude, it's happened multiple times. Dude, somebody broke into my sister's car at our house one time and just like rearranged all the stuff in it. Didn't take shit. She had a bunch of magazines in the trunk.
That's
just
creepy.
Like stacked them up.
That's creepy.
She put all the change, like organized the change.
That's some serial killer shit.
Dude, and this is crazy. It was like near Valentine's Day, and there's like Valentine's, like the little things you can stick on the window in a car. They were all on the inside of her car.
That's really scary.
Dude, I was like, can we move?
Oh, yeah. Did you guys at least like file a police report?
Of course not. Are you shitting me? What are the police don't do shit ever.
That's true. Yeah.
My house got robbed. They're like, okay, bet. What's your address? And then halfway through the call, I'm like, just shut up. Never mind. Jesus Christ. You're not gonna, what are you going to do? Find the guy? No. We're just going to write it down and then probably throw it away and eat some donuts. Okay. Dude, every call. Why'd I call?
My friend, one of my friends, he had this little cousin that was like a really chubby kid. Like, like a little kid. Like, when a 7-year-old is just like huge.
So fat.
Yeah.
They look like they have rubber bands on their wrists.
Yeah, it's like, they're always like funny, but you feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But this kid like always said that his dream job was just to be a cop. And we'd be like, why? And he'd be like, because they eat donuts all day.
Dude, cops get perks too. Man. I have thought about that. You ever just see a cop that's just on his laptop in his car for like 7 hours, heat blasting,
chewing,
got like some like a badass like Snapple, like he's just set up, dude. His car's just been running for hours right there, idling. I'm like, what a life. You're just sitting here.
One time I went and picked up my sister-in-law. She works at an ice cream shop around town. And I went and picked her up when her shift was off because my in-laws and Rye were having drinks. So I was like, I'll drive, I'll get her, whatever. And so I went, and it was like 10 o'clock, and I pull up, and there's like 4 cop cars in the parking lot. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
Of the ice cream place?
Yeah, I'm like,
what ice cream place?
Like, I don't want to say.
Why?
I don't know. Just and so I'm like, what the hell is going on? Like, did somebody break in? I pull up, and like, these cops are just kicking it in the ice cream place, like they're high school kids.
How much fun?
Just absolutely
inside.
Just absolutely chopping it up.
Just ordering Butterfinger cement mixers and shit.
Dude, just chilling at like the standing tables with like a cone. They're all just laughing up in uniform. I'm like, slow night, huh, fellas?
Dude, the things I do to be a cop.
But then
just eat ice cream all day.
It's a pretty high stress gig there.
High stress gig when you go to McDonald's and it's 75% off every time. Dude, cops can damn near get everything for free. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro.
Were you more of a cop kid or a firefighter kid? I feel like there's 2.
Probably firefighter, I think.
Yeah. I just skipped all that. I was like, I want to be Batman.
Was that your thing?
Yeah, big Batman kid. Yeah.
Hey, when
would like carry a Batman doll around with me everywhere.
You really wanted to be Batman like that? That's dope.
Fuck yeah.
But I think I was more Spider-Man. But I think I just wanted to play in the NFL. That's like that was my thing, dude. When did you ever? When did your dream like die? You know?
Ooh.
What was the moment where you're like, fuck, I'm not gonna be able to play?
Probably like 13.
Did anything happen, or were you just like?
I just remember like, well, football. I was always like, nah. NBA, obviously not. But at least in baseball, I held out for a little bit. I was pretty good baseball player.
You never know with baseball.
Baseball is like, there's like 40 rounds of the draft, you know? And so it's like,
weird.
I could at least maybe do like single A ball. I don't fucking know. But I just remember like going and playing in those tournaments down in like Georgia and South Carolina and shit. And like, these boys were just a different breed.
Really?
Yeah, just like genetically different, and like they were already just so much better. And I was like, I don't have the desire or the work ethic to like
to
take 1,500 swings every day and like do all this shit. You know what I mean? To like maybe make it. So
the baseball is, if you're gonna go pro, is it baseball? Like if you want say you're looking at Frankie and you're like, I want you to be a professional athlete, what sport are you going to put him in?
See, everybody always says golf.
Really?
Yeah.
Because it's like,
Yeah, because it's like you're not taking hits. It's not, it's not like besides like being in shape and like being able to play 18 rounds every day, you know what I mean? Like it's not a physically demanding sport in terms of like you're not getting your head fucking knocked in. You're not.
It's all like technique. You're not
a race car driver, so you're not going like 200 miles an hour. Like it's kind of a low risk, and you can play forever.
True. But baseball, you see those baseball dudes are like all fat and shit playing.
And not anymore, really.
Yeah.
That used to be kind of the thing, and then everybody was like, "Why are we all spending 50 games on the DL?" Oh, because we don't fucking take care of our body.
Yeah.
We should probably do something about that.
All of them are chubsters, dude.
Chubsters.
All of them are chubby bunnies out there on the mound.
Chubby bunny, chubby bunny.
I used to see that and I'd be like, what?
What, fat baseball players?
Yeah, fat baseball. That ended me.
Yeah, they're not. It's a rare breed now. Yeah.
Well, you see a jacked baseball player and you're like, yeah, duh. That's what you should be, right?
I don't know. You could be pretty.
Golf.
I mean, that's the thing about baseball is you can be, like a 5'7" guy can make it in baseball, whereas like 5'7", obviously basketball not. Football, you're like, it's tough.
You better be like the fastest guy.
Right? Exactly.
Tennis? If I could do it all over again, tennis. God, I'd play tennis.
You'd be good. You look like a tennis
Oh,
player.
please.
Honestly, just for the gear.
That's the only reason I want to do anything. You kidding me? I wasn't talking about tennis because the clay court, man. Give me some white wristbands on both arms with a white hat forward.
No, white head. You'd be white head. You'd be Rafael Nadal.
I think I'd be both. The headband and then the hat. Like when shit gets serious in the match.
Go backwards? That would be hard.
Like, all right, let's fucking, I'm down like 2 sets.
That's some Andre Agassi shit.
The racket.
Yeah.
They're always wearing they wear the coolest shit, tennis players.
Golfers get decked out too, though.
They do?
Yeah. Golfers have a lot of cool shit.
It's always like neon.
And what's hilarious is that those are pretty dope. Andre Agassi shoes.
Andre Agassi is the most badass.
You had those in middle school? Wow, those are. I want a pair.
Those on StockX. Just get on StockX and look at all our shit. Nah, I don't want to buy them. Nah, I don't want to buy them. That's me. You know, people pick up like movies on Netflix and they can't decide and they keep looking. That's me on StockX. I'm like, nah. Yeah, I could. No,
I don't. Yeah, that's not. Let me treat myself too much. Like I did just get a pair like 2 months ago. Let me close another deal. Yeah. Oh man.
God damn, Agassi.
Those are real nice. But yeah, it's funny because I just started playing golf like last fall. But for the past 3 or 4 years, like there's so many golf apparel companies and they all want to send merch to people.
I need to start playing golf.
Dude.
Just for the merch.
Like all this Roback shit, Waggle,
Super Golf.
all of this sent to me and I love it. I wear it all the time, but it's all just like golf. Yeah.
You can't wear it. I mean,
yeah, I mean, you can wear it like this, but that's what I'm saying is like golf is transformed from like, you know, wearing those stupid Knickerbocker short things with that dumbass newsy boy hat and a sweater vest to now being like, now Nicole's just shopping.
That's hard.
But now it's just like, you know, joggers that you could kind of confuse for like tight dress pants.
You dressing up?
And then, you know, like a hoodie, like one of these light hoodies, not a
Top Golf apparel.
Yeah.
Oh, you could walk into Top Golf and clean up wearing that.
Bro, I actually golf in this.
I should probably learn how to golf, huh? Never will.
I can't think of anything less likely to happen than you playing golf.
Yeah, I always say that stuff in my head. I'm like, I should probably never will. Me playing golf is just a disaster, dude. I would hit it like on the road and shit.
I'm not really that concerned about it because like no one's good at golf. The guy you know who's the best at golf in your friend group is not even like
trash.
Close to like average for somebody who's actually really good. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
So what I'm saying is that it's not really about that. It's just
what I'm saying is everybody sucks.
Yeah, and like I can't see you spending 3.5 hours on a golf course.
No.
Yeah.
Ooh, you'd have to pay me.
You would be freaking out.
Yeah, that's give me the golf cart though. Let me chill at the clubhouse with like the moms. Oh, day made.
You could have fun with the golf cart.
We did it one time.
Because you're driving around, you're in charge of that. You're in charge of the music probably. You know, you're being a little bit of the caddy, not too much pressure, just kind of chilling. You can be on your phone.
Give me that all day. Give me a nice tan. You can talk me into anything if you're like, you'll get a tan out there. You could say anything, bro.
All right.
Let's clean the highway trash. I'd be like, ew, you can get a tan out there. Like, all right, when we start?
Take your shirt off.
When do we start? Yeah, anything with ooh, that's tough. Take your shirt off. I look too douchey to just have a shirt off.
Yeah.
It's got to be a select times. But the moment my dream died for athletic ability was when I think we were freshman basketball. We were playing manual. I was like, oh, we're going to smoke them. Like, whatever. But there was this kid on their team that like he was really good. He's a freshman, but he couldn't play varsity for some reason. And he played with the freshman team for that game only. And he completely cleared me. And
dunked
with the left hand, dude. And like, I couldn't even react that quick. His twitch was so like crazy fast that like I blinked and he was above me. And I was like, there's no way. I was like, I thought I could jump high. I thought that was my thing. I was like, I can jump. Like when it's down to bare minimum, at least I can jump. No, not anymore, Chief.
Wow, a Chief moment.
Oh, dude, he chiefed me in the air.
Not anymore, Chief.
Not anymore, Chief.
Your days are done.
Yeah.
Let's start thinking about putting on the headset.
Yeah, let's start thinking about coaching.
And that's so funny. Yeah, it's like every kid's story. You know, every white kid's story, basically. They're just like, so what? Why'd you want to get into what you're getting into? Well, I wanted to be the shortstop for the Cubs, and once that dream died, I figured, why don't I do this?
It's always like the worst players too that end up being coaches. You ever notice that? I'm like, wait, him?
They like see the game.
Couldn't even
better.
catch, and he's a receiver coach.
Like see the game better because like they weren't playing really, so they were just out of it. You know. So they saw it all back then, so now they can see it. And
you were injured for 4 years. Yeah, I was in the press box just like taking notes. I really got a good grasp of the game.
Yeah, and then when you think about just like the sheer numbers of it all, you know? Like when you think about how like the best fucking kid on your high school team for majority of us is like maybe going to University of Indianapolis.
That sucks.
You're like, wow. I mean,
you're like, damn, that's it?
You have to be
that
good.
Like, we're not even sniffing like Illinois State.
You're like Clemens is a fucking beast.
Dog.
Like he's a monster. And that's all he can do?
That's it, dude.
That's a part of it too when that was happening for me.
Yeah.
I mean, honestly, kind of you were like one of them because you're 3 years older than me. And Ben was like a fucking really good football player. And like you, Indy, Mary, you know.
I want my dad to listen to this part.
And so like I was, you know, when I was in middle school and high school, like starting out of high school, I was like, oh yeah, Ben's got to be like IU at least, right? Or like something.
And then even then it's like IU. Like, bro, the
like,
worst
playing
Big Ten
on like
team?
Big Ten Network or something.
Yeah, that'd be lit. Punt return.
And then like, you know, again, you went to UNT.
Yeah, I was like, yo. Bro, I didn't
Paul
even
Casaro too.
Oh yeah.
He was like the best player in the state in football
like,
and basketball.
He might go to like Florida or something.
Youngstown State. I was like, hope's over.
I was like, ew.
I'm not going to be as good as that dude, so I'm definitely not going.
I know, man. It just seems so easy for other people too.
Right?
Like that kid from Cathedral just went to Florida, just like, yeah, I guess I'll sign with them. I'm like, Jesus Christ, bro. That's my lifelong dream. What's going on here, dog? Mishawaka? You typing in Mishawaka?
Marquis Step.
Marquis Step.
Indiana legend. Oh, dude, he's at Western Kentucky now? Is he a coach? Wow.
Dude was different. Dude was different.
But even him.
Yeah. You know about the step? You know about the step?
I remember your dad was like, he's a pro. Just handed like
because
you're trying to coach him, right? And you were like, "What do I say to this kid?" He's like,
"I was like, what do I say to
pro
somebody
playing with high schoolers?
Way better. Just give him the ball, dude."
I'm like, look, you know, it's just that's what's scary. That's like for dudes. I think that's like how like where does space end? Like you can't wrap your head around just like how good you have to fucking be.
It is amazing.
But it always pissed me off too because like you see, you know, fucking Wes Welker, who, you know, has like almost a damn near Hall of Fame career, and they tell his story, and he's like, he was a 1-star recruit, walked on, nobody even blah blah blah, and I'm like, so he just like kept going, and then like it eventually just like clicked. That's another way to go about it too. You either have to be a freak or you just have to be so like stubborn for the love of the game that you just keep grinding it out. And I was a little bitch and didn't have that.
Oh, we're both bitches. We're both the biggest bitches. Yeah, dude, I've never been more jealous of people getting offers in high school. I was like, oh my God, that is so lit. Like somebody getting an offer from anywhere. I was like, that is the coolest shit.
My biggest dream ever until I was like 16 when I realized I just sucked was like having
make one of those graphics. Joey Mulinaro.
Well, that didn't even exist back then.
Oh yeah.
For us, it was just the fucking like National Signing Day where you'd like pick a hat and put it on.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I was like, that's what I want to do.
An Alabama hat,
right? Like that would be the sickest shit. That's what I want to do. And then I was like, that's not gonna happen.
Dude, I signed my letter of intent at my kitchen table with a Roncalli track hoodie on. My dad took a picture. I was like, ew. I'm not proud of this.
You're making me do this, Dad.
Yeah. Dude, I had one other, I don't
Dude,
know, man.
play the 𝗕𝗘𝗡𝗦 𝗨𝗘𝗧 highlight tape. That shit goes so hard.
No, it doesn't, bro.
Oh, let's go.
This song, stop. Oh, dude, stop. Stop doing this.
No,
Turn this off,
this is
bro.
so money.
Stop.
No lie. You know it.
I'm so slow, bro. I thought I was fast.
Yeah,
Yo, I got roasted for that.
the steps. See, you had a
Hey,
you had
the
a,
instrumental version, though.
bro. You had a you're like an Eric Dickerson type. You know, because you're like 6'1", 6'2", so it's like
I shouldn't have played running back, dude. My whole life, I was like, I just should have like played quarterback. I would have been a Brett Favre.
That's the thing. That's what I always tell Rye. I'm like, put the ball in the boy's hands. She's like, look at that outside speed, dude. You're leaving him.
Turn this off, dog. I'm getting red.
You're leaving him.
The most you can play one of my videos and I'll watch it. You play my high school highlight tape.
Here's
I get
the
red and I'm
Rebels.
like, change it.
And off center left to Polizzi. He's off the sideline. Shift
What?
gears. Reggie Bush.
What in the Cecina's going on? Dude, turn this off before I throw
All
up,
right,
bro.
all right. Cut it
Oh
off.
my
Cut it off.
God.
Quick speed and
Jesus.
agility. Yeah, but your running style. I liked your running style. You know,
Thanks, man.
because you had like the long stride, not the long. But it was kind of like a long stride because you were big, but you were kind of like gliding. You know, it's like
Thanks, man.
Eric Dickerson, O.J. Simpson.
I had a run on there that was probably, I can't believe it wasn't the first play on there, but it was long. And I kind of knew like I wasn't going to be able to play running back at that point because halfway through the run, I lost my hearing. You ever do something like so like taxing that you like your hearing goes out?
Oh, yeah.
That was me. I was at the 50 and I was like, well, can't hear anymore. Just running down the field deaf.
See, but the fact that you have that highlight tape that you can like show little Ben eventually one day is cool. I don't even have that.
I'm going to delete it right after this.
I don't even have that.
I'll
Frank's
just-
gonna be
I'll-
like, "Did you
I'll-
play?" I'm gonna be like, "Kinda, I don't know."
Edit it and put Joey Mulinaro highlight tape on it. It's just
Show it
my
to
shit.
Frankie.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, Dad, you were so good. Yeah, that's right, son. Why does that one guy look like that when his shirt off doing the ladder?
It's me. Went to Ellis Island.
Lots changed. Yeah, I don't even have that.
Is that monetized? No, I'm just kidding.
Probably.
Nah, I can't.
Why not?
Because We Fly High is in the background.
Even instrumental fake version.
Oh, yeah. I don't
Instrumental real trap shit.
know. Real trap shit. Yeah, at the beginning of every song growing up.
Yeah.
Real trap shit.
Yeah. Did you That's wild, dude. So even for football, it didn't like you weren't like even in college you were you're shifty, pretty big body receiver. You weren't like I could probably like
I thought I was good for like 2 years. And then I felt too old to be playing. I was like, I should have stopped playing like 2 years ago. I feel like.
you were kind of just like you were kind of done with it. You were just kind of footballed out.
Yeah. Oh, been footballed out.
You reached that limit where you're like, I just don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah, kind of. But I was like, you still got to do it though. You know,
I got a status to uphold.
scholarship shit.
Oh,
I gotta like
wow.
gotta complete these years. But my 5th year, like I was like, yo, this is so like. I should be in the crowd. I should be like clapping my hands to you guys. I shouldn't be on the field. That's how it felt. I was like, I feel too old.
Should be shotgunning beers before this game.
Right.
Coming into the stadium. Yeah. Everybody has those moments. I had a guy reach out to me from last week's show and was like, yeah, the H-back you were describing, that was my bio. And I was like, I love it.
Like a bio.
He was just like, that was, everything we were talking about. Like he was.
Oh, he was a Wazowski?
Yeah. Or whatever. he was the non-swagged out Wisniewski H-back. Nicole, did you play football? Yeah.
It's the play. That's the play. Man, they wanted to make you quit so hard freshman year.
They
I wonder if
did.
that's every school.
They tried to weed you out.
700 football players on the freshman team.
Uh-huh.
They're like, how are we going to get rid of them? Just make the head coach the biggest stick ever. And all the assistants, yeah. Make them even worse.
Make them even worse and just have them run like 6 miles every day.
Every day. I was like, dude, just major credit to the people on the freshman team who would be first in the lap. I was like, how are you guys doing this?
Major credit to the people on the freshman team that like were not athletic at all, were no good, and just like stuck it out for 4 years.
That's insane.
Like they were having a senior night.
For what?
You're like, damn, man, like you're crazy, but
senior
good
night?
for you.
That was the worst night of my life, bro. Dude, I was like, my parents have to be here? Ew. My mom has to wear the jersey. I was like, Mom, do not wear that shit. That is so lame. I was like, Dad, do not come. Holy shit, that'd be so awkward.
You didn't even have, did your mom even come?
I don't know. Hopefully not. I think she did, actually. She did some swaggy shit, I think, and I think she like tied my jersey around her waist. She was like, I don't know, bro. This is the best I can do. I'm like, just get out of here, Mom. I wanted to do it with no parents. So like, did his parents die? Like, nah, they just had shit to do. Oh, my dream on senior night. They're both busy, low key.
You're a freak, man. You were absolute freak.
All the other parents, I was like, oh God.
This is why I second guess everything in my life.
Why?
Because to me, senior night is like a big moment.
Oh yeah. Come on.
But then now I'm like, Frank's gonna be his senior night 18 years from now. I'm gonna be like, man, Ben's somewhere fucking making fun of me right now.
No, it's a good thing, dude. It's a good thing.
Sorry, Frank, can't come. Why?
Gotta edit a video.
Uncle Ben's got
hijacked my brain.
Uncle Ben's got some harsh views on senior night.
He corrupted me.
I'll watch the live stream, son. I'll be with you in spirit. Yeah, right.
Frankie's just on the field, solo dolo.
Riley would absolutely rip the heart out of my chest and kill me. Fucking whatever that movie is, or is
it Ace Ventura? Then he puts it in a bag.
Oh, Dumb and Dumber.
Oh, so funny.
Just
Only movie I've seen.
Reach into my
Obviously.
chest, punch through it, rip it out, then shove it down my throat and kill me. If I were to do that, if I even were to say that,
Hey, I'm not going to senior night.
yeah, right. I mean, I would never do that, obviously. But now in the back of my head, it's gonna be kind of like, motherfucker, God. Why can't he just be normal?
No way, bro.
Not Frankie. You
Stay home. Stay home, Mom and Dad. I play the best like when no one's there. Did it ever happen to you?
Too much pressure?
No, I don't know why. Like, I've played good when parents and like girlfriends and shit and are there.
The girlfriend.
But when they're not there, I just always had the best games. Not like they could have been there and I just wouldn't have known, but
I always showed out for the lady.
really.
When I was like a kid and they would do that shit, you know, you go to their kickball game and then they would like come to your, I don't know. I just remember I was 10 and this girl and her friend came to my game. Her mom brought them, and because like her friend like liked another dude on my like travel baseball team and whatnot, and we were playing, and I hit a bomb over the left field wall. It hit a windshield and broke the windshield.
Oh, that's hard as.
Bro, I was like,
Dude, he definitely made out after that game.
We didn't
Like by
because
a tree,
we
by a weird tree.
we didn't because we didn't talk really, but yeah, in my head I was like,
You're
we're
like, next
doing
Friday
that for sure.
at the movies?
We're doing that for sure.
Remember that time I fucking broke that van's window off a home run, dude? I would have quit after that. I've been like,
I should have. I've never. They say sometimes you could glide around the bases after something. I was literally flying like an angel. Like my
you
feet didn't even
broke a
touch the ground.
window?
Yeah.
That's got to be the best sports accomplishment. Hit a home run, broke the car's window. And was it like the pitcher of the other team or some shit?
Oh no, it was the grandparents.
Fuck off, Grandma.
Dude, yeah, it was the pitcher's grandparents, and guess what? It was the first home run he had ever given up.
Oh, suck it.
Yeah, dude. That's the best sports accomplishment of my life.
Or actually breaking a backboard in basketball.
Oh,
That shit is crazy. Hey, I ended the game.
That would be undeniable.
Off a dunk and almost killed the whole other team.
Yeah. Almost killed myself.
Yeah, all of it. Almost ended everyone's.
Brought the entire gym down.
It's amazing when somebody breaks a backboard, dude.
Can you do that? Like, that's in baseball, that's the thing. Football, or basketball, that's the thing. Is there something like that in football? Just like a beast mode run where you like break 7
Yeah, that was the
tackles
most that was the most what thing ever in football was.
Or just like a OBJ one-handed touchdown catch.
Yeah. That like
Those are
the whole
probably
crowd was like.
Those are probably got to be it. Those two things.
I don't know.
Like full extension, like bring it
Bro,
down.
I had to after he did that, I had to go outside. I actually remember what you tweeted too. I remember everybody remembers where they were when he did that.
I remember what I tweeted too because the girlfriend that I was dating at the time,
what?
She got pissed because I tweeted before I texted her back.
I hate every girl, dude. I hate girls.
Yep.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Just enjoy this, dude.
Yeah. That's what I said. I was like, literally, history was just made.
That was crazy. Where were you? Were you at your house?
Yeah. 8643 Gallant Fox Drive.
Everybody remembers where they were, bro. I don't know. I don't remember where I was for beast mode, though. Beastquake.
Remember where I was.
I think I was in my living room, but yeah.
Yeah, I just got back from a Roncalli basketball game, and then the Steelers had a bye week that week because they were the number 2 seed. So I was just chilling, watching ball. Didn't have a worry in the world. It was a wild card weekend, so they didn't play until the following week.
I'm trying to think if there's another play that just like stops you in your tracks. I had to go outside and like breathe. I was like, oh, that was the craziest catch I've ever seen in my life. And it was a fucking touchdown.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Get out of here. Best play ever. Best play ever. It is.
Really?
It is. Except for that
George Pickens?
Nah.
Except for what?
That James Harrison return before the half in the Super Bowl. That shit blew my mind.
That's another one. That's another like go outside
At the
even
buzzer,
though it's February,
bro?
like get some air.
I could not believe that. That happened in the Super Bowl with 0 time on the clock, and it
took it all the way.
It stands too, right?
Oh,
like he scored.
Yeah.
For a minute, I was like, "There's no way that actually happened."
I remember John Madden being like, "I'll just give it to him," because they were like reviewing it, and he's like, "He makes it all that way. I just give it to him." Yeah. Best night of my life.
Can we keep talking about this for like 40 more seconds?
Yeah.
Is there another one?
David Tyree's catch, like the Patriots-Giants Super Bowl.
Yeah.
That was like a what? He didn't do it for you?
Mm-mm.
Why not?
Just wasn't clean enough.
Well, you didn't like how he stuck it to his helmet?
No, I did like that, but it wasn't like, I don't know. I don't know why. Maybe I was too into the game I was just like, okay, let's keep, you know what I mean? I wanted him to like score and shit, so I wasn't like. But after that catch, I was like,
oh, this won't register for you probably, but I remember being like, whoa, with that dude from the Bengals
did the flip
and landed it. That was pretty wild.
That was like, how did that happen? Like
he like got
damn,
he like
dog,
just
he stuck it.
He just like jumped really high without a plan because the defender was already kind of like up, and the defender like was already up, and then he kind of like rose up with him, and I think that like helped him with the flip, and then he was like midair, just like coming down, was like, oh fuck, I'll just land this, I guess, and then just.
I didn't see that live.
Saw it on Red Zone because it was Christmas Eve.
That was on Christmas Eve.
Mm-hmm.
Bengals games are never like you can never watch them.
Yeah, I know.
They're always playing on some weird fucking. It's like 1 o'clock, and there's no way that game's on your cable.
Yeah, so it was on Red Zone, Christmas Eve. Christmas Eve football games, those are wild. When the full slate is on Christmas Eve, like it was this past year,
it felt too bright to be
the
Christmas.
Fuck, like that's so wild.
It's a dream.
Like everybody's doing this all at the same time, and tomorrow's Christmas. That's nuts.
Dream
World. We know what else is a dream? Going to see Ben in Albany.
I got a better one. It's going to see Joey on May 25th.
Thanks. Yeah, it'll be fun. Both will be fun. Ben's is coming up sooner. So listen to this today, tomorrow, all the New York folks.
See you there.
Go out there. Remember, tickets for all of our shows are in the description of the YouTube video. Subscribe on YouTube, please. Would you? Watch us every week. Love it very much. Stitcher, Apple, Spotify.
On Stitcher, you can find us by typing in Brett Favre podcast, and we will be the first result.
TG28.
These guys.
Bye-bye.